Hi there everyone, this is Sean 007 1986. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. And man sakes alive, what a game. It was a good game, in all things considered, but in the end, the Detroit Lions have defeated the Green Bay Packers 34-31, which means the Lions improved to 12-1, while the Packers fall to 9-4. And thanks to this win, the Detroit Lions have finally clinched a playoff berth. Because with a win, it automatically clinched them a playoff berth. But it's also bumped up their chances of winning the number one seed to a 79%. Thanks to ESPN's analytics, of course. Yeah, let's get to the stats before I talk about the game. Whew, boy. For Jordan Love, he completed 12 of 20 passes for 206 yards, only got one TD, no interceptions. While Jared Goff, he completed 32 of 41 passes for 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, and only suffered 1 pick. In the rushing department, Jacob had 18 carries for 66 yards and had 3 touchdowns. Love had 4 carries for 23 yards. E. Wilson had 1 carry for 7 yards, and Seabrooks had 1 carry for 3 yards. Whereas Montgomery had 14 carries for 51 yards and a TD. Gibbs had 15 carries for 43 yards. St. Brown has 1 carry for 10 yards. And Goff had 4 carries for 7 yards. In the receiving department, Watson had 4 receptions for 114 yards. Wicks had 4 receptions for 49 yards. Kraft had 3 receptions for 41 yards and a TD. Sims has 1 reception for 2 yards, and Reed he was quiet. He had no receptions or no yards. Williams had 5 receptions for 80 yards. Laporta had 5 receptions for 54 yards. Patrick had 6 receptions for 43 yards, 2 TDs. St. Brown had 5 receptions for 43 yards. Montgomery had 5 receptions for 33 yards. Gibbs had 6 receptions for 30 yards, 1 TD, and Wright had 0 receptions and 0 yards. Lions dominated most of these. Most. Lions had 391 total yards, while Green Bay had 298 yards. Lions had 280 passing yards to Green Bay's 199 yards. Lions had 111 rushing yards to Green Bay's 99 rushing yards, but Green Bay beat out the Lions with 6.6 yards per play to the Lions' 5.1 yards per play. Lions had 27 first downs, while the Packers had 18 first downs. Lions were 7-15 on third down, while the Packers were 1-5 on third down. And then on the fourth down efficiency, Dan Campbell had some serious stones, man. The Lions went 4-5 on fourth down, while the Packers didn't go for fourth down. The Lions ran 76 plays to the Packers 45 plays. Both teams gave up a sack. Lions punted the rock 2 times, while the Packers punted the rock 3 times. Both teams have 7 penalties, committed 7 penalties, but the Packers have managed to cost more yards in penalties than the Lions. Packers had 7 penalties that cost them 59 yards, while the Lions had 7 penalties that cost them 56 yards. Green Bay lost a fumble, so that's turnover on them. Lions didn't fumble the rock, but they did turn over the rock 1 time, while the Packers didn't. And the Lions dominated, and the Lions obviously dominated in time of possession. Whoo boy. I just gotta say, this game, I always said that this game was gonna be good. I always said this is gonna be one hell of a game. But mamma mia, it was cake. And I enjoyed this game. Me and my mom, we totally enjoyed this game. And thanks to this win, the Detroit Lions have now clinched a playoff berth. I mean, like I said, all they need to do is just win this game, and it'll save them a lot of trouble, which they did. But man, near the end, when it was 4th and inches, I figured, okay, just let the clock run down, then kick a field goal, that's it. Dan Campbell's like, nah, fuck that noise, I'm gonna run this. I'm like, and I was like, 4th and inches, are you crazy? You gonna run the ball? You ain't gonna. And then he just run through there, and I was like, this motherfucker. Dan Campbell is that fucking coach, man. He is that fucking guy. I can't hate on that man. You cannot get me, for the life of me, to hate on this man. Ain't no fucking way. I'm sorry, but there's no fucking way. This man has 0 fucks to give. And he just dominated. He's just dominated, man. Like I said, this dude had to pull off some of the most craziest, ballsiest play calling I ever seen in my life. And normally I see that kind of stuff in Madden, but that's in a video game. This right here is just, wow. Detroit really got themselves a very damn good head coach, a very special head coach. And I like that. I really like that. Because it's like, this is the team, they needed this. And also, I just want to say one thing to the Detroit Lions. Congratulations, man. 12-1, and you clinched a playoff berth. Shit. You deserve this one. And also, it was a hell of a Thursday night game. Alright? Like I said, this is a big win for Detroit. But man, if it's one thing I know, is that Philly is 100% pissed off at this, and because they was hoping that Green Bay beat Detroit, so that helps the Eagles to get the #1 seed. And now this didn't happen. And knowing Philly fans, they're like, seriously, Packers, you had one job, one. So, yep, that's all I gotta say for right now. As always, be sure to leave a comment. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss an update, share with friends, share with neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean 007 1986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye-bye. The kitty goes meow.